What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Kiwana. I know I'm quite a few days late in regards to my Biotin challenge update. Today is the 4th, and I told you I would do an update for you guys on the 5th. I apologize for that, but I want to go ahead and do that now for you guys and just let you guys know how my first month went taking the Biotin vitamins. And right now I just got out of the tub, so please excuse me. And I'm just going to go ahead and put some of this on my face. I do this every night. I put like a moisturizer on my face, and this is pretty much just some moisturizer that I made up. Normally I would have just took some of my cocoa butter and the shea butter, and then I mix it up, and then I will put it over my face. But I started recently whipping up my shea butters, and it have my skin feeling so soft, guys. When I say my skin is like so soft, if I had a man, trust me, cuddling would be like an idea. It have you feeling really soft. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see how creamy it is. I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of go on the back and just kind of rub it in a bit so you guys can see how creamy it is. And it starts to get oily, but then I just kind of massage it in and just massage it all over. But it's just something about shea butter by itself that have you feeling like really soft. But anyway, I'm gonna put some on my face also, so if you guys see my face is a bit shiny, that's why. But yeah, so while I'm doing this Biotin challenge, I noticed like a lot of people in their videos have been stating that the Biotin pills make them break out. Well, I haven't had that experience. Actually, it's kind of the opposite, and I haven't had a problem with pimples anyway. I mean, I haven't seen a pimple since I had my periods, like what, 2-3 years ago. I haven't had a period in like 2-3 years, and then I would get like one pimple, and that would let me know that my period is coming. And it would be like right here, it would be like right here in the middle of my nose, or it would be like right here on my forehead. And that's pretty much how I knew that my period was coming. I haven't had a period in like 3 years. I'm 45 years old. Actually, to keep it real, literally, November will be 3 years that I haven't had a period. You think I'm complaining? No, I'm not. I'm happy as hell. Who wants to? Come on now. I'm not complaining at all. I'm 45, and I talked to my OB doctor, and he asked me, was I having hot flashes or anything like that? And I'm like, well, no, I ain't hot flashes. No, I ain't had nothing. My period just stopped, you know. And I think it was because of a certain birth control I was on, and for some reason they found out, or actually then when I was having my period, the birth control pills that I were on kind of made me have like abnormal periods or whatever. It actually made my periods go longer than what they should have went. And after that month, after I talked to my doctor, let her know what was going on, and was like, hey, these pills have me like, you know, my period has been going for like 2 weeks or whatever, and my periods only normally last like 3-4 days. That was it. So, and after that, after she took me off or whatever, that's when she was just like, okay, they did like I did like my pap smear and all that, and noticed that, you know, not the reason I was having the pill is because I was having like an allergic reaction to the pills that was causing me to have my period to last that long. And after that period stopped, it ended, I've never saw another period after that. And that was crazy, and I just never saw another period. So I don't know if it was because of that birth control I was on, but I've never seen. I notice a lot of girls always say that these Biotin pills are making them break out like really bad, not just in their face but all over their body and all that. And I'm just like, no, that's not happening with me. It's actually like helping me out big time, because not, like I said, it's evening out my skin. My nails are growing. My hair, my eyelashes have gotten ridiculously long. I don't know if you guys can see them, but and as far as with my hair, I haven't really measured my hair. I don't know, but I just went on ahead and put my hair up into some protective style braids, not only because of this challenge, but because of all this heat that we're getting here in San Antonio. All this week, this weekend alone is supposed to be in the hundreds straight through. Friday 100, they said it's supposed to feel like 104. Saturday 100, supposed to feel like 104. Sunday 100, supposed to feel like 106. So I'm just like, you know what? My ass gonna be here in the house, and I'm just like, I don't even, normally I would go to the farmers markets and, like I said, sell my jams or whatever, but I'm not going out there in this heat. Not this weekend, I'm not. Me and the kids, I'll just get stuff for us to do here in the house or whatever, but that's where we're gonna be. So like I said, that's pretty much it. So I just keep my hair up in these styles, and what better way to see if your hair is growing than up in a protective style. October is when it's going to end, because it's a 3-month challenge, and after the 3 months is up, I'm going to go to 6 months, then I'm going to do 9 months, then I'm going to do 12 months. So from July through July of next year, because this started July 1st, I'm going to show you guys my results in regards to my hair growth challenge, because I want to go natural. Okay, my hair is naturally curly, so I don't know if you guys saw any of my pictures that I had posted before. Well, a lot of my family have. You guys know how my hair is. So and that's pretty much what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go natural, and I'm gonna just let the perm grow out, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and just kind of cut the perm out, and just leave my natural hair up and just wear my curly hair. So as far as what I was talking about before, in regards to about what else I was telling you guys about in regards to me like going celibate, I've just been going through a lot. That's the reason I couldn't update the video. I've been going through a lot. I got some really bad news about one of my kids back home earlier this week, and then later found that he was going to be okay, and that kind of got to me a little bit to where I started crying, and I'm just tired of like crying. It's like another situation where I just said why I'm going celibate. I'm just so tired of just trusting people with just giving the wrong people my friendship or my just time, energy, anything, just giving it to the wrong people. I'm just so tired of it. And just this past last week, I actually got into it with a person that I thought I was cool with since I even moved here to San Antonio, only to find out she ain't nothing but the devil. And then before that, you know, trusting or reuniting with a guy from 20 years ago who I've actually been friends with on Facebook for about 2-3 years now, only to find out that, you know, he was just basically still being a player, just trying to get what he wanted from me, and he did get it or whatever. And that's why I'm like, you know what, that's what got me to the point to where I just decided that I'm just gonna go celibate, because I don't want to just keep trusting or believing the wrong men just because they say this and that to me, and you know, and it's just no. And I just trust the wrong people, period, point blank. You know, and the thing that I kind of believe that got him to like sucker me in is because he knew how close me and his mom was. Me and his mom was like this. I'm like, oh my God, if I can just keep twisting my fingers or whatever. That's how close me and her were. And I actually got close through her because me and her daughter was best friends. Oh God, I ain't even finna get started on that, but that's a whole nother situation. Me and her were best friends, past tense were. I don't deal with her, and now it's like he's just like her, so I don't deal with neither one of them, and I never will again ever in life. And as far as with, like I said, he just basically used the relationship that me and his mom had to like kind of wheel me in or whatever, telling me, oh, my mom told me you this and how you used to ask about me, and you know, I really appreciate how you were there for my mom, and I'm forever in debt to you, forever. He said forever. He used the word forever. And look at us now. And yeah, I know you did this for us. She told me you did this, and whatever you need, I got you, or whatever, you know. And soon as I got all the stuff went down with my apartment, he was the first person to turn on me, that flipped on me, actually even called me Pity Kiwana, you know. And I'm just looking out, everything just plays out now. Wasn't it just like the other week or so you was just saying like, oh, I got your back, but this week is like soon as something happened, you MIA, you just disappear, and then you want to talk about me, like, oh, calling me Pity Kiwana, knowing me and my kids was in a effed up situation to where we had to leave our home and live, you know what I'm saying, ceiling collapse. You guys saw that video. So I'm just like, how can you just go from 1 week saying this to the 24 hours later just nothing? I mean, and I even told him that you can't even be man enough to tell me what happened, what caused this, or what got to this point. The same person who you said you valued our relationship as, you know, being friends and all that, and how you didn't want to lose that, you didn't want to lose their friendship ever, to this. I mean, just all the, it's not even worth it. Like I said, him, her, the one that happened last week, like I said, I thought I could trust these people, but clearly, and she kept my kids for me. When I was in the hospital, damn near on my deathbed, like a year and a half ago, I had walking pneumonia, and it's like they told me I came in, when I did, I was coughing up blood. It was just so bad, and she kept my kids for me, and then turn around and do something like this, you know. And I'm just like, what the hell? Like, what is it with people and just saying shit just to get over on people, and then think I'm gonna kiss your ass to be cool with me when you the one messed up? No, it's not gonna happen. So it's just to the point now to where if I was to see either one of them, other friends, like I said, I just cut them off. I don't know you. When you cross me and you do whatever, I don't even know you no more. I don't acknowledge you. I don't acknowledge you. If you on my Facebook, I'm deleting you off my Facebook. I just don't want you in my space at all. And I just completely cut you off, and that's just what I do. People say, oh, she a Scorpio, you know, Scorpios are mean, and Scorpios are this and that or whatever. No, it's just only so much shit you can take of letting a person just constantly just get over on you. And that's all he did. That's what she did. And I'm just like, you know what? If I was to see them out in the street or whatever, I would walk right past. Like I ain't even see him. Like, whatever. I don't know you. Who? You? What's your name? Who? What? Never heard of you. I don't know you. Do you know them? No, I don't know them. Never. No, I don't know them at all. You never seen them before? Nope, never seen them. I don't know you. You no longer exist to me. Period. Point blank. Like I said, to this day, I did nothing wrong to these people to get the type of treatment that I got. And I'm just like, you know what? And then, like I said, with him, I've only knew her, what, like 2 years or whatever, and that's kind of whatever. That's like, it is what it is. But with him, it's like kind of more where it hit home, because like I said, me and his mom, she's like the mom I wish I had. She's like that. Oh my God, I just love her to death. And I'm actually going to get her name tatted on my shoulder, my back shoulder, because like I said, she's that mom that I wish I had. She's with Angel, she's with God right now. But like I said, I talk to her every night. I talk to my grandma every night. I talk to my dad every night. And right after this video, I'm gonna talk to them and do what I do every night, because that's just what I do. And just because I don't deal with her daughter, I don't deal with her son anymore, you know what I'm saying, I'm not gonna sit up there and just not still do, because they weren't there. They don't know the relationship that me and her have. You know what I'm saying? They can't, just because of the shit they do now, or they do now, whatever, they can't, that's one thing they can't take from me, is the relationship that me and her had. It was times he came to Milwaukee looking for me or whatever, let him tell it. That was probably a lie too. You know what I'm saying? Saying that he looking for me or whatever. And she wouldn't tell him, and you know, and I mean, you know, knowing how she was or whatever, I don't know. That's why I said let him tell it. I don't know, but I don't. She was overprotective because there was some relationships that I talked to her about that I was actually in, and she gave me that motherly advice. Don't do this. Don't belittle yourself to these points. Don't just give them something. Leave something to the imagination. You know, don't just put don't just give it all up front. You know what I'm saying? Meaning conversation time, intimacy or whatever. You know, she was like, give them something to work for. She actually would have those motherly conversations with me, and I was just like, yeah, that makes sense. She was like, yeah, you better than that. You know, make them work for it. You know, don't just give them something to work for. Don't just, you know. She was just, oh my God, and I love her to bits. So I actually picked out the design of the tattoo that I'm gonna get on my shoulder of her, and it's gonna be real cute. Her name was Viola, but I'm gonna get Vi, and I'm gonna put it's gonna be real cute, and it's gonna have like doves, and it's gonna be cute. I'll show you guys a picture of it. I'll post a picture of it on my Facebook fan page, but it's gonna be real cute, and that's just gonna be my memory of her, because I wasn't even allowed. That's how shady her daughter is. I wasn't allowed to go to the funeral. I didn't even know she had passed. I actually found out of her passing through a good friend of mine named Lewis back in Wisconsin. And no matter what, now oh my God, now you talking about somebody like regardless of what, I have known Lewis. My son is 22, and I met Lewis, I was 4 months pregnant with my 22-year-old son when I met Lewis. Me and him actually worked at this place on the south side. I was working through a temp service, and he was working through a temp service, and we were both scheduled for first shift, and that's actually how I met Lewis. And I didn't even know I was pregnant at the time, and I was actually working at that factory for like I was there like about, oh my God, like 2 months before me and Lewis even came across one another. And it was a place called C.D. Baird on the south side of Milwaukee. And that's where me and him met, and that's where I found out I was 4 months pregnant with my 22-year-old son. And how ironic could that be, because I met the guy I just told you about was 20 years ago. I met him when my son was 2 years old. So I met him when my son, well, he was 2 years old. My son was 2, and I stayed on 35th and Burleigh. So, but anyway, like I said, it's just, like I said, him, like, we've never had a disagreement. And actually, he was one of those, you know what, I take that back, you know, shame on me or whatever, I take that back. We had one disagreement, and guess what he did to kind of correct as far as with our disagreement? You know, we hadn't talked or whatever. We said what we said or whatever. We was on the phone. We said what we said or whatever. And how he kind of made things right. We used to go on a lot of Starbucks coffee dates, okay? We used to go to a lot of thrift stores. We would go go shopping at the thrift stores. So this one time he came over, and when I came to the door or whatever, and I opened the door, and he had like a tray of coffee, and was like, I want my friend back. I want my, you know, I miss my friend, you know. He was like, my friend, we used to go. It was just so sweet. Oh my God, it was just so too long, you know, to just let some little minor thing like that, you know, just kind of break us up or whatever, you know. And it was kind of cute what he did. And that ever since that one incident, that one misunderstanding that we had, we've never had any more. It's like we always talk them out. Any like little disagreement or whatever, that conversation ended with, I love you, boo. And he was like, I love you, girl, you know, because we are just that close, you know. And it was no more animosity, no more arguments after that, you know. So, and that's what I was kind of hoping with this situation. But the way he did it, you know, I'm just like, no, it can't be done. And then how he is, it's like what he did again, I just can't, no. And I'm just like, so that's pretty much why I just decided that I am just gonna stay to myself. I don't need friends, I don't need a man. I have too much that I'm trying to accomplish right now, not only with just trying to get back on track with this biotin challenge, with my weight loss journey, just like with everything, period. I just need to try to get back on track, and dealing with that and all, I just can't deal with that. And actually, like I said, I'm just so happy they're not in my life anymore. I don't talk to nobody. All I talk to is my kids back home. That's it. I don't talk to my family. I don't have any friends here. I have one friend. I take that back. Her name is Clorinda. I hope you guys enjoyed this update. I'm sorry for my rant about, you know, I know this is a pretty long vlog or whatever, but I'm just like, it is what it is. But yeah, that's that, and that's the reason why I decided that I'm just gonna go celibate and just kind of save myself for the right person, and not just be with somebody because, oh, they're saying all this stuff about how cute I am or whatever the case may be, or whatever. I don't know. Whatever they say, I'm just not falling for it. And as far as with friends, I have one, and her name is Clorinda, and anybody else, I don't know. I just stay to myself. So So, yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed my video. Please look for that video with me making the exfoliator bars, and also I'm going to be showing you guys how I make my whipped shea butter. I'm not going to show you guys my exact recipe that I use because I do sell my products, but I'm just going to show you guys how you can make your own, and you can make your own at home using whatever oils or carrier oils or whatever the case may be that you want to use, or whatever essential oils, whatever. I'll share that with you guys also. So yeah, so just stay tuned to those videos. So thank you guys for watching. You guys have a blessed evening. Look for the next update video the end of this month. If it's not on the 1st, I'll try to do a little bit before, maybe a day or two before, so I'm not late again like now. And just look for those videos. You guys have a blessed evening, and you take care.